city wasn't for me. You know, out here, you know, it's, yeah, money was still, you know, here, but you know, we didn't really have to spend that much money because we had all these Hopi food that we grew that we could eat, like corn, our green vegetables, you know. We could plant and eat it, you know, that was good enough for me. When I was in the city, it was more like we were eating too much junk food, you know, meaning at the cafeteria we would eat fries, we would eat sloppy joes, we would eat pizza, and soda pop was always in the machine. And I guess, you know, back in those days we could, you know, get as much as we want pop, because on the reservation we couldn't really drink soda pop because, you know, soda pop costs a lot of money. Comparing to the reservation, it seems like I was more fit on the reservation than being out there, you know, like bloating up with food, you know, eating all the time snacks, you know, candy, everything. But out here, you know, on the reservation, we didn't have to have all that. And I was always fit, slim, because there was always a lot of things to do outside too, playing around. In fact, I was telling my grandkids one time that I used to could saddle a horse. Now I can't even saddle a horse. Ride horses. Right after school, we would go riding horses. Our brothers would tell us, if you want to ride the horses, then you're going to have to go feed the horses. So that's what we did. I guess that was our sport, was riding horses. I always say, poor thing, my Kachina dolls are going to be here. Maybe I can tell these people they need to feed my Kachina dolls. That's the most important thing that I always say to, you know, white people when they buy, you know, always feed the Kachinas, no matter if they're, you know, cottonwood or, you know, because never put Kachina dolls in plastic bags. Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little part of your culture being left.
When we travel in a car to go somewhere, I always pray to the dolls that are in the trunk, say to them, please get us to this place where we're going, get us there safe. Coming back home, I would bring some back and say, okay, you're coming back home with me. You're gonna stay with me. Please get us back home safe. Me being part of Hopi, you know, I have to carry that tradition on to my children and to my grandchildren. Mm-hmm. To learn and, you know, do it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Lots of ceremonies.
Yes.
Lots of preparation.
Since I have initiated into womanhood, there has never been a day out of that year that I have missed, because it takes a whole lot of work for my godmother and my mother to how do you say it, to prepare for this. I always have to think about it first before I'm not gonna go in. I don't want to do it this year, but I never say that I'm gonna go in. My mom did all this work for me. My godmother did all this work for me. I'm gonna go with it.
And when you say go with it, go in, do you mean go into the kiva?
Yes.
Or go into the kiva?
Go into the kiva, yeah.
Does that feel like home to you?
Yes, it really feels like home to me, being in there in the kiva, because you get to talk among all the young ladies and the elders, And the elders are the ones in there that talk about the culture and why we're in there.